Valve has done it again. After years of silence, scattered rumours, they've dropped something unexpected. And it's loud. It's called Deadlock. And it's not just a new game, it's a whole new era for Valve. Think Overwatch meets Dota 2 with a sprinkle of Team Fortress and a dash of Portal, thrown in for good measure. Today we're diving into Deadlock, Valve's first original competitive IP in over a decade. We'll break down what Deadlock is, how it plays, why it matters, and what major updates have already hit since the reveal. Whether you're a die-hard Valve fan, or just tired of some of the same recycled hero shooters, Deadlock may be the surprise you didn't know you were waiting for. Let's jump straight in. Deadlock is a 6v6 third-person hero shooter set in the futuristic fantasy universe. It combines elements from several genres and franchises. But make no mistake, Deadlock is a Valve game through and through. From its art direction and game mechanics to its lore hints and technical polish, it screams Valve's DNA. You play as unique characters, each with their own abilities, backstories, and playstyles. These aren't just skins or minor variations. We're talking deeply developed, lore-backed heroes that feel meaningful to the master. Gameplay is fast, strategic, and most importantly, fun. It's like playing chess at 200 miles per hour. Unlike CS2 or Dota 2, which cater more to tactical shooting or RTS style MOBAs, Deadlock bridges that gap. It gives casual players into the Valve ecosystem while offering enough mechanical depth for competitive gamers to thrive. And yeah, it's got lanes. Deadlock incorporates lane pushing mechanics like in Dota, tower objectives, and even a form of creeps, something rarely, if ever, seen in hero shooters. This adds a layer of strategic complexity that makes it stand out from the pack. Valve isn't known for throwing games at the wall and seeing what sticks. When they release a new title, it's because they believe it pushes the medium forward. Half-Life changed the narrative FPS forever. Portal redefined puzzle games. Left 4 Dead 2 popularized the co-op survival, and Dota 2 made MOBA's global esport phenomenon. So for Valve's release Deadlock, after years of silence on anything, it's a big deal. It's only invite only at the moment, so it's still pretty pre-alpha. And not just because it's a new IP, but because it signals a shift. Valve is back in business, creating games for players, not just Steam revenue. They're reinvesting in community-driven gameplay, in genre-defining innovation, and in long-term service model that keeps games alive for years. We're looking at game built on Source 2, highly moddable, constantly updated, and fine-tuned based on real-time player feedback. It's already showing signs of becoming a long-term ecosystem. At its core, Deadlock is a fast-paced 6v6 arena-style hero shooter. Here's how a typical match plays out. The map is divided into lanes, yes lanes, with towers and AI-controlled minions pushing forward. Each hero you choose comes with a primary weapon, a passive and 3 abilities, 2 actives and 1 ultimate. Objectives vary, but mostly revolve around pushing lanes, controlling territory, and defeating enemy heroes. But what makes Deadlock truly unique is how those mechanics interlock. It's not just about team shooting. You need map control, tower defense, objective coordination. Positioning is as important as accuracy. Team synergy matters more than individual fragging. Also, teleporters. Valve added a universal fast travel system via rail-like teleporters that wrap around the map. This changes movement entirely. You can flank, reposition, or escape in ways that feel natural and tactical. Another major change is the item economy. Like Dota 2, players can acquire temporary upgrades and perks during the match, adjusting playstyles based on how the game is flowing. Deadlock currently features over 20 playable characters, with more in development. split into familiar archetypes. Damage, like Vindicta, a high damage marksman. Tank, like Paragon, a frontline bruiser with area control. And support, like Ivy, who heals and boosts allies. Each hero feels distinct, not just in looks or abilities, but also in how they interact with the game world. Some are from cyberpunk Earth, others hail from alien worlds, one is even a literal rat in a mech suit. Think of it as Valve's own multiverse coming together. The style is also pure Valve. It blends comic book proportions with high detail models, bold silhouettes. The vibe is fun, but not childish, competitive, but not grim. The community reaction response so far has been cautiously hyped. Players in early access have praised its polish, tight gunplay, and the freshness it brings to the hero shooter genre. Some are calling it the first game to truly challenge Overwatch 2 on its own turf. But there are criticisms too. Matchmaking has been hit or miss. Some characters like Paragon have felt overpowered, and there are still bugs that remind us it's still in beta. But it is promising. Reddit, YouTube, Twitter are lighting up with gameplay clips, analysis, and even early esports chatter. Streamers are picking it up, and the Deadlock community is forming quickly, and Valve is feeding it. So we've got all the playable characters. We've got Abrams, Bebop, Calico, Dynamo, Grey Talon, who's OP as well, Haze, Holiday, Infernus, Ivy, Kelvin, Lady Geist, Lash, McInnes, Mirage, Mo and Krill, Paradox, Pocket, Seven, Shiv, Sinclair, Vindicta, Viscous, my favourite, Viper, Warden, Wraith, and Yamato. So we'll go with my favourite, we'll go with Viscous.
I am not a pile of goo. I'm merely piloting a pile of goo.
You wonder why you were made, what your purpose is. Let me help you find answers.
Nice job. I can afford new items.
Alright, so here we've got the list of the latest updates. So the last update was mid-May. So they had the major rework of the shop. The full shop rework, including many new items. I'll scroll through, I'm not going to read through all of them. I'll just read out a few of the main ones. Item slots are now all universal rather than tree specific. Total slot count reduced from 16 to 12. Item costs are now discounted when you own the component. New artwork for all new icons. Reworked how tier bonuses work in the shop. So there's a fair bit of being done. I'll just go through, let you guys have a look. This is all from the mid-May update. So new breakable crates, art pass, miscellaneous. They've increased size of doorways, added collision to chimney pipes, raised interior ceiling. So they've done a lot here. Just pause, read through what's been done. It's still going. It's still going. Voiceovers, music, sound, added sounds. Fixed a lot of the user interface. So the list goes on and on. This probably has to be the biggest update change log that I've seen in a game. I wouldn't expect anything else from Valve. This is still that same update. I haven't got to the old ones yet. As you can see, this goes on and on and on. Look at the amount of bug fixes there. And there's that's the end right there. The lore and universe through the full story hasn't been revealed. Deadlock is rich with hints. From the hero backstories to voice lines, it's clear Valve is building another narrative universe. Some of the characters mention events connected to Half-Life or Portal universes. There are rumors that Black Mesa and Aperture Science exist in Deadlock's world, just in the background. Whether Deadlock is set in the shared multiverse or a standalone alternative reality remains to be seen. But Valve is definitely laying the groundwork for something bigger. Expect cinematics, animated shorts, and deep lore reveals in the future. Similar to how Overwatch built its world outside the game itself. We already know Valve's plans to move into open beta later this year, with console support coming shortly after. A battle pass system is being tested. More maps, more heroes, and possibly even crossover content are in the pipeline. Valve also hinted at a full Steam Workshop support, which could bring custom game modes, maps, and mods, making Deadlock as mod-friendly as TF2 or CS2. And let's not forget esports. Valve is building a back-end support for replays, tournament modes, and ranked ladders. If they get this right, Deadlock could become the next big competitive platform. But most of all, Deadlock feels alive. It's not just a game, it's an evolving ecosystem. A platform that could grow for the next 5 to 10 years. So here we are. Deadlock, a third-person hero shooter with brains, brawn, and a surprising amount of heart. Valve didn't just make a shooter, they made a statement. If you've been waiting for something new, something bold, something Valve, then Deadlock might just be the beginning of the whole new era. Thank you so much for watching. If you're hyped for Deadlock, let me know in the comments down below. If you're interested in trying it out, I can send you an invite. Or you can add me on Steam. I'll leave my Steam in the description. And you guys can join me for a few games if you're interested. So yeah, what feature are you hoping to see next? Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the deep dives, gameplay updates. Until next time, stay sharp, stay locked in, and we'll see you in the lanes. Take it easy. Bye-bye.